shit on the fucking phone. And that's what we're doing. Yeah. All right. This is absolutely, absolutely hilarious. All right.
Most people think they know Saint Martin from those viral videos.
That's not what I wanted to do. But all right. I'm on my phone because I had enough. You're welcome. You're welcome. So we're trying this on the phone now. That's what we're doing. Uh, okay. But did you hear everything I said? Because I wasn't sure where it cut off at. Let me just shuffle the whole entire deck. Hmm. Okay, okay. I'll leave it up, even though it's like all chippity chop. I'll leave it up if you want to come back and look at it. This is not what I wanted to do. The computer was acting shady as hell. But yeah, let's try the computer. I mean the phone because this is stressing me out. Highly stressing me out. All right, so we're gonna do. I just want to make sure it's coming up on my end. I should put this on Do Not Disturb, which I didn't get to do. All right, there it goes. Um, Not that I'm getting no. Just be patient. Just be patient with him. Don't mind. This is like on the phone. All right, Amber. What can I expect in the months of July and August? You know what? Let me turn this laptop off because it's really pissing me off. Actually, no, I can't even turn it off. Let's see this deck. What can I expect in the month of July and August? All right, Amber wants to know what can she expect in the month of July and August. Let's see. Let me a four. Three more cards, please. All right. So July and August. Ooh. All right. That over. Ooh, okay. That. All right. So I want to start with July. So we have. Let's see this backwards. Is it back? No, it's not backwards. I think it is. Yes, it is. I don't know how to flip it, so we're gonna work with this. So we have the Eight of Cups with the Five of Swords. I feel like this is like a repeat of the last reading we had, where you're constantly thinking about walking away from something, right? Something, someone, situation. You're walking away. You're definitely walking away. This is the energy I'm getting. You're definitely walking away, right? So we have Hi Tea Tree. So we have these seven. Hi Cheyenne. So we have these Seven of Swords in reverse, right? And I don't feel like you're when you decide to walk away, Amber. I don't feel like you're being sneaky about it. I feel like you're actually gonna tell the person, the people. I feel like it's a few people, but I'm getting people's like two, three the most. That you're walking away and you're gonna explain yourself. I personally feel like you shouldn't explain yourself, but you're you want to give some type of closure and clarity. So with the Seven of Swords in reverse, you're not doing it sneaky. So you're letting them know like face forward, like yeah, this is how I'm moving. I'm leaving. I'm walking away from you as a person, situation because of X, Y, Z, right? So that is this month, and you have a lot of sevens. So you have three sevens. So 777 could be numbers that's been popping up a lot. So you have the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So you're definitely planting some things. You have a lot of things like opportunities. This is like opportunities for me, and a lot of them were planted long ago, planted some months ago, or being planted. So it's like past, present, and future. Like the Seven of Swords. I mean Seven of Pentacles, right? It's very calculated. It's like you know you have some type of plan that's coming in, and it's gonna open up a lot of things for you, right? Because we have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Everything you're gonna get is coming in, and then we have the Empress with the Hangman. So you're gonna be very in the receiving energy. You're gonna be very much in your power with the Empress. The Empress doesn't chase nothing; she plants. She doesn't shy away from things. She stands very firm, and it's asking you to look at things in a bigger picture. Don't look at it like a tunnel vision. Make sure you play out every scenario that you can. Hi, Mara. So just make sure you plan everything out. Let's see what else. What else? What else? What else? What else? Let's see what else for Amber. Right. Two cards fell down. All right. This is this is very similar to the last reading I give you. Similar cards, right? Except for like two, probably like three. Except for three. Yeah, one. Oh, excuse me. One is like inconsistent, ghost, vanish. Just like they'll talk to you and then disappear. Nothing in between that. It could be like 3 days disappearing, no explanation, nothing. Right? So that's one. Then we have hammer and force. This one's forcing the connection. Right? One is forcing it. One is it's giving like they're saying all the right things. It's like a playbook that they have. They just know how to talk to people. Very charismatic, but it's like a forced connection. You feel like it's forced because you know it's forced because it feels like kind of empty. Like what the fuck is this? Like why are you telling me these things where like you don't know me? Like that type of energy, right? Then we have mind games and illusion. One is very manipulative. Like they like to get in your head about certain things. Like I, I'm getting like ass backwards comments sometimes, and it's like, what do you mean by that? Mind games. But you see it all with this clockwork predictable. You see it all. Like you're not this is for Amber. You're not how can I put it? Like you peep the game. You peep the game. Because it's like you've seen this playbook before by all three people, whether it's from dealing with family members, dealing with people at work, dealing with just people in everyday life. You peep the patterns. This is also part of your growth. So we have damper influence. Like I said, the mind games, the force, the advantage, they all trying to influence you in a certain way to choose them. I don't feel like it's gonna happen. I just feel like you're gonna kick them to the curb. But again, it's all what the web and cosmic plan is all part of that. It's all part of your, like I said, it's part of your growth. You are entering your Empress energy, your Empress time, and you're about to level up. And you're being given the tools to see who's for you and who's not. All right. Let's see. From here. Okay. So we have. Let's fix these cards. So we have pay attention to red flags, right? Make sure you don't. Basically, make sure the red tinted glasses don't. The rose tinted, also red. Rose tinted glasses, make sure they don't make an appearance. Because I feel like it's trying to make an appearance. Don't let it. Pay attention. Keep like a mental note of certain things. All right. So now here, there's somebody coming in for you. Before we get to that, just like I said, working on codependency, like walking away from people, right? This is like I keep getting the pitch of Empress, so you have to like work on your codependency so you could rise up, be independent, be I would say your own person. Don't let nobody influence you. Don't let uh, the rose tinted glasses influence you and stuff like that. So now we have this. We have calling in your soulmate, and this could be the one. So the next person that's coming in for you, I'm getting like it's your last. This is the last person you're gonna deal with because they are your person. They're gonna be very very playful, but I feel like they're gonna be a jokester. Like they're not gonna take anything serious, but not in a bad way. Like you cannot have serious conversation. It's just more so this is their personality. This is just how they are. Like they don't take themselves serious. They don't take life serious, but it's not a bad thing. This is not what I'm getting. It's not a bad thing. Uh, Children, spirit babies, they're active. This is to me. This is my spirit baby card. They're active. They're pulling the strings, making sure things are going the way it's going. Right. So we have keep an open mind. So this person is gonna be. I feel like they're gonna be the opposite of one you and opposite of everything that you are attracted to. So it's given like him. I don't want that person, right? So then we have honeymoon here. I feel like the connection is gonna feel like a forever honeymoon phase. Like I do not feel like it's gonna be dull. I feel like it's gonna be very very fun, very loving, extremely fun, very loving, extremely fun, like extremely like silly, but not like bad silly, like no, but like good silly. Like you're gonna laugh a lot, and laughing helps you, with your core. It helps with the core and everything. So it's really really good. You just have to get rid of the people that are trying to like take advantage of you. Wrong card. All right. So let's see. tea tree. Is tea tree still in here? Yes. Okay. Let's go back up. Um, how's the rest of the year look? All right. Let me just finish shuffling this. So as I end, something was trying to close up my throat. That's why I did cough. Not today. Not today. Not today. Not today. So I think I'm during Mercury retrograde. I'm definitely gonna be using my phone. Got me stressed out today. All right. Let's see. All right. Teach wants to know what's the rest of the year going to look like. Mhm. Okay. That's what I thought. All right. Let's pull from here. What's this? Oh, with numbers. All right. All right. So for let's do with the numbers first. So we have wisdom call, wake up, time to move in a new direction, which is funny because so 555, right? Let me just scroll this up. All right. Yeah. You're welcome, Amber. So 555. So you're having a lot of things changing coming up, right? So this talks about wake up, going to a new direction, and it's funny because you have repeat course and lost, right? So there's like this cycle that you might keep repeating over and over again, and I don't feel like it clicked to you yet, right? It could be same people, different font, same person, different meat, can't even speak, meat suit. Like that's the same thing, different person, different like it's that's what it's given. So you keep repeating it, but it's they want you to do something different, right? Do something different. So for instance, if somebody's coming at you and being very combative, instead of walking away, stand your ground. Instead of, you know, we have muzzled, speak your truth. Yeah, speak your truth. Instead of, you know, being silent to keep the peace, speak up. Speak up. Do basically do everything the opposite of what you normally would do. What you have conditioned yourself to do, right? Because what this is doing, it's 222, right? It's bringing partnerships and balance. Pay attention to the new people entering your life. Take time to balance your time and energy in existing ones, right? So it's bringing in new people at the same time removing old. So you're doing a lot of. There's gonna be a lot of push and pull dynamic because like we have dynamics push and pull. So a lot of people around you in your circle is gonna be trying to like. I'm also feel like yeah, lifestyle. Like everything has to be switched. So it's like a revolving door. But depending on which way you get out on the revolving door, it's how your life is gonna change. You have a lot of manipulative people around you. People who want to control you. Puppet manipulation. Like people want to control you because you are one, you're very smart. Two, even if you don't think it, you're highly intuitive. So your gift might be enhancing by the end of the year. By December, you might be full blown intuitive. Like you might read through people's bullshit, read through people's masks, see behind their true intentions, whether if they're want to be fake or not. Because there's people that fake cheer you on, and you honestly think they're for you, but they're not. They really trying to manipulate you. They want to control you. Um, I don't know. For some reason, I just heard money fall, like and downfall. So people, you're gonna have money coming in, and the people are preying on your downfall. Then we have fly and clingy. Flies represent monitoring spirits. So there's people that probably don't even talk to you on a daily basis, and then just pop out of nowhere and be like, "Hey, so what's going on with your life?" You tell them, they step back, and your life falls apart. So you have manipulative people, controlling people. You got monitoring spirits. There's like a whole bunch of people around you that shouldn't be. So basically, think of yourself as like what do you call those things? Those the lamps, and everybody's a moth coming towards you. That's what you are. You're the lamp. Everybody's the moth, right? Um, you're gonna have to work on your mindset. We have mindset, scarcity, and abundance. Like I said, money, right? You have to move from scarcity to abundance. So do affirmations. Look yourself in the mirror. Be like, I am abundant. I have a lot of money. My bank account is fat. Like, just do your affirmations. Three months, and it's gonna change everything. You're gonna be overwhelmed. People, even now, people overwhelming you with just their energy. Just always wanting to be like in your face, and just want things that you have. So you have a lot of, like I said, modern spirits. You have a lot of manipulative, controlling people. You have people that are secretly competing with you. Oh, women, let go. You have like let go of things that don't bring you peace, right? So you have brown. You're gonna have to start grounding yourself. Meditation. There's a lot of guided meditations here on YouTube. I do them. They work. Also, again, like do ancestor meditations too. Uh, Talk to them. They will guide you. They will show you certain things that you need. They will show you certain people that need to be removed, right? People who are coming in. So do a lot of grounding work. And once you do, you have orange here. It's enthusiasm, excitement, more. 3 months. Do the affirmation. 3 months is your brain chemistry is gonna change. I'm gonna tell you from experience. I did self-esteem affirmations back in 2019. So this is like what 6 years ago of every day in the mirror. These self-worth affirmations. My brain chemistry changed. You can't tell me nothing now about my confidence at all. So try it. It works, and you're gonna be so happy. Do all the affirmations that you feel like you need, and it's gonna be a lot of happiness coming in. Um, this card. Let's see what else. Alimat. Like I said, money fall, money fall. Oh, all right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So you're gonna have lows. I'm not gonna lie about it. You're gonna have lows because we have despair. Make sure your mental health is good, right? If you need mental health days, take your mental health days. Because look, we have bad health. The brain is a very powerful tool, right? The brain can help solve a lot of things. So when you're depressed, when you're stressed out, your immune system gets lowered, and then you're susceptible to health issues and stuff like that. So just make sure you keep high. Music is a very good way to raise vibration. If you love music, put music on. Doesn't matter what music, put music on. Sing your heart out. Singing raises your vibration, music raises your vibration, right? And like I said, you're gonna have money, money fall, great fortune, right? And you're gonna be extremely stable. Like I said, by December, you're gonna be extremely stable. You're not gonna even recognize your old life. You're not even gonna recognize you, right? Then you have somebody coming in. We have courtship here. This person could be working a courthouse. They could be a clerk. I'm getting like a clerk, not necessarily like a lawyer, but like a clerk. They do like filing, paperwork, and stuff. So they're gonna be also very stable. You know, they're gonna want to court you. It could be like you're probably gonna get like a car ticket if you drive, like a ticket and stuff like that. And this is how you're gonna meet them, or you just even passing by like the court area. That's where you're gonna like meet them. But they're gonna court you. They're gonna uplift you in a way that makes you feel good. Let me get here. Let's do tarot. It is hot, and there's a help with this candle here. Ooh, one of these days I'm gonna fall off this chair. I almost fell off right there. All right. So we have. All right, we're gonna start with this card first. Oh, excuse me. Five of Pentacles. This is you right now. You're feeling alone, left out, no support system. Just you. Most likely, you feel alone. This is what I'm getting. I'm like I'm alone. Like I have nobody. You're feeling out. This is your current energy. The Five of Pentacles is the current energy, right? This is the energy you're moving towards. The Six of Swords. Six of Swords move towards, peace, leaving chaos behind. Like this is a thought process. Swords are mental stuff. So you're moving away from all this chaos. You like I said, you want to change your lifestyle. You're gonna change it, right? Because you have too much pain, too much betrayal. Like I'm getting a little sad. I'm trying not to cry, but this is you. You feel heartbroken. Like it's. I'm gonna just say it's woe is me. Like you're down bad, and you put yourself down bad. You beat yourself down really really bad, and you need to stop that because that's also encourages the bad mental health, right? Just in the negativity, right? That's what it is. Because you've been hurt. You've been hurt. You've been, betrayed. People, I'm going to be honest, people respect you. And it's not because you're not a respectable person, it's because they see your weakness before you see it. And you have to like fortify your heart because people are very, very rude to you. They have a venomous tongue. I was gonna say they give you verbal tongue lashings, but they have venomous tongue towards you and about you. And so this is where you need to leave alone. Right? So you're gonna be having a whole totally different epiphany. Your belief system is gonna change. Who you are is gonna change. Your faith is gonna be different. Like how you view certain things will be different. It's gonna be more on the spiritual aspect of things. The Hierophant here is, and also Hierophant talks about commitment too. And the King of Swords. The King of Swords is somebody who's very intelligent. They don't come off very emotional, but they are very highly intelligent. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this could be the person that's courting you, right? They're They have very passionate energy. Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, they were very spontaneous, so it's like they do fun stuff. They do fun stuff. I'm again like picnics, like fun stuff. It's gonna it's gonna come in fast. It's not gonna be. It's what I'm getting is like it's gonna be fast, but also a slow burn, if that makes sense. So like they're gonna come in hot, but it's not gonna fizzle out. It's gonna be the proper way. But they're gonna be hot. They're gonna be passionate. They're gonna be very, very much into you. So that's gonna be the for the rest of the year. So just start making the steps on who you feel like you need to remove because you really have a lot of negative people around you that contribute to the negativity in your negative thought process. And it's not healthy. It's not. It's not healthy that these people are like that. And I feel like once you start, and I'm getting goosebumps when I'm saying this. Once you start leaving them behind, the people that are lying to you is gonna come in. You're welcome. You're very, very much welcome. All right, now just shuffle this. I know who is after. All right, Myra's next. You want a love reading? Okay. Yes. Let me just shuffle these real quick. All right. Listen. You're welcome. You're welcome, Tea Tree. Did y'all heard about the Diddy case? That is crazy. I feel like he should have been guilty on all counts. All counts. But you know what? The system's flawed. But you know what works harder than the system? Karma. Karma don't play. And he's ooh, goosebumps. He's gonna get his karma. He's gonna get his karma in one way or another. Mm-hmm. Thank God I that in because I would not like to be part of that jury. Alright. Let me get this deck. Well, let me take a little sip of water. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Let me just a little shuffle. Alright. Okay, what does Mara Hi Raya, what does Mara needs to know about her love life? What does Myra need to know about her love life? Oop, don't fall off, please. I'm tired of these cards falling off. Alright. And the bottom falls. Alright. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Alright. So we're gonna start with let's start with this card. These two. Alright. Yes it is. Hi Satan. So, Myra, we have control issues and what's this? Disharmony, right? So, you like how can I? All right, I'm just gonna fucking say it. You like to control shit, girl, in your relationship. Like in your brain, you have a what do you call that? Sleepy. You have a script that you have for relationships, and you're very much. I wanted to go this way. I wanted to go my way. Like, you gotta stop. You let go of being a control freak because it brings disharmony in your connections. Not only romantic, but what do you call that? Platonic. But give me 1 second, cause you aggravating my soul. All right. There it goes. Like, first of all, sir, Lilith don't even like men. I just want to put that out there. Lilith don't even like men like that. Goodbye. Lilith don't even like men. You want to say it? But anyways, that's funny, fucking troll. That's funny. Lilith don't even like men, and you want to sit here and be like, bye. But anyways, I don't know. But yeah, let go of the control so that it doesn't bring disharmony in your connections and friendship or platonic, right? I mean relationship or platonic. Yes, Raya, it's open. Yes, thank you. She's a feminist. She don't even like men. She don't even like men. So I don't even know why he in here talking about, you know, like it don't click. And before I continue, like before I became into um Santeria, which is my religion, which is with my Orishas. I love them so much. I love my ancestors so much. It's very strong ancestral veneration. I used to be out here being a bruja. Well, I'm still am a bruja, but like I was out here learning about shit. Like literally learning about shit. It don't click. Lilith don't like men. Lilith don't like men. He's stupid. But anyway, so yes, Mira, Myra, I'm gonna say Mira. I'm gonna put it like that. Security. This person is gonna be very secure, financially, emotionally. They're gonna make you feel secure, right? So they have money. They have money. They're emotionally stable. They're gonna make you emotionally stable, grounded, right? So this is this is what I was waiting to get to. So we have law of attraction. You're attracting your soulmate. Your person is coming in, right? You're attracting them. Whether you're doing it subconsciously or consciously, you're attracting your soulmate. Because we have divine union. They're coming in. They're coming hot, ready, and ready to go, right? Your attraction. You're the main person. They're highly attracted to you. Highly attracted to you. So it's like you don't have to second guess. They're here for you. They have eyes for you. I'm getting they have googly eyes for you too. Googly eyes are really good. I don't personally like googly eyes, so I feel like I'm being a love bomb. But they're all about you. You and everybody else. Nobody else. You all you. And it's a vibe and exciting news. I don't feel like it's Ryan. I feel like it's somebody else. I feel like this is a whole totally new energy. Right? So this person, they're gonna be good, like exciting news. So they're gonna express themselves to you, and it's gonna be like, I never thought you liked me like that. Like somebody really knew. I don't feel like it's Ryan. This is like a whole new energy. It's a vibe. This is somebody who's very fun, very much like in touch with their inner child. No, 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 not Ryan new. It's like a totally different energy. Ryan, he gives his energy is like it's there, but it's not. Like it's there, but it's not. He doesn't give divine union energy. He gives like passerby energy. He's here to teach you something. Like, it's a lesson, but it's not like a big lesson where you're gonna be hurting and like stuff. Like, no, it's like he's here before your person comes in. So what happens is with placeholders, like placeholder vibes. What happens with placeholders is they come in, they teach you like what you want in a relationship, what you don't want in a relationship, and then they exit out. So the your divine person, that's your soulmate, your real person, comes in. Let's see. Yo, this is the first shuffle. Look, soulmate. Like I said, soulmate's coming in. Ryan, he's a placeholder. This person is your soulmate. This person is definitely for you. Like I said, this person is okay. This person is rich. I'm getting money, security, stable. Hmm. Yeah, look, we have. Oh, okay. So we have these cards here. There's something that you're missing with deception card here. With Ryan, there's something that you're missing, right? There's a separation coming. Separation. Then we have release your ex. Don't hold on too tight, sign, because I feel like you're okay. So what they telling me is you're digging your claws in, and you're not supposed to. This person, he's not your person. There's something that you're not seeing, and they're not telling me because it's it's a particular lesson for you, right? And this is, look, religious factors. This is something that's spiritually guided. Like, there's one thing I know about spirits: they don't play when it comes to people's love lives. They will make it a point to have you have a lesson if you don't figure it out. Whether it's they hurt you, whether they do stuff that you don't agree with. But like I said, there's no person coming in engagement, divine union engagement. It's safe for you to love. This person is gonna be very, very safe. And like I said, I do not feel like it's Ryan. I feel like Ryan is the placeholder, is something that you need to see. And I do feel like it's kind of like your tunnel vision. Rose tinted glasses. Let's see. I want to see, what is this? Oh, okay. All right. So deception. There's secrets. Well, secrets. The secrets with deception. There's something that's being kept from you. Excuse me. Let's see. There's something being kept from you. All right. I don't know how much. We have balloons, freedom. You have to release the access. Learn the lesson. Touch loss. At the end of the day, it's your choice. But like I said, this new person is coming in, very supported, money. They're very fulfilling. And it's gonna be very fulfilling. And once you meet this person, you're gonna have chills. You're gonna have chills. This is gonna be your confirmation that this is your person, right? Like I said, I don't feel like it's Ryan. I feel like there's some things that you need to see for yourself for Ryan, because there's definitely secrets going on. There's something very, very hidden. All right. So here was Max. All right. Jessica wants a general reading. I'm just shuffled up. What's here? Oh, it's hot. You're welcome. I hate when you have like your do not disturb on and you still get notifications. Like, get out of here. Wait, do anybody watch Love Island? Because last night episode was crazy. Was crazy. All right. Yes, Amaya Papaya. I love Amaya Papaya. I feel like they've been doing my girl Maya wrong this entire season. Like, y'all need to get up off of her before I fly down to Fiji and line it up. All right. Let's lose this stuff. Ace is corny. I used to follow before Love Island. I used to follow Ace because I used to love when he does his live. Like after week 2, I had to go unfollow him because I'm like, you're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. All right. Jessica wants a general reading. So what message do we have for Jessica? Oh. It's 4, 5. Alright, 7. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. I got back cracked. Alright. So Jessica, we have 10 of swords. Right? I don't feel like this is your current energy. I feel like this is something that's coming towards you. So somebody might. Because Ten of Swords talks about betrayal, right? Pain, hurt. So somebody might betray you, but I don't feel like it's on like a large scale. I feel like they could have just like fumble your trust. So they might tell somebody your secret. Like if you confided in somebody, especially recently, they might be telling other people. So be wary of that. Like I feel like it's mostly somebody's gonna break your trust, right? Then we have the Five of Pentacles, and this is like after you find out, you're gonna be like on eggshells with them, because this is like even though it's skulls, it looks like eggshells. You're gonna be walking on eggshells with them. It's like, how can you do this to me? Like now the whole connection, your whole friendship is like on the outs. So like, how can you do this to me? Like you're my friend. Like why would you tell them? Like why would you go and spill the tea? That's like, no, but that was my tea to spill, not yours. Right? But don't even worry about it because we have justice here, and they're gonna get their karma back. And I'm getting like, you are very karmatic to people, especially when people do you wrong. And some of the ways that you would notice is that, let's say, for instance, as an example, a group of friends like are trying to like team up on you or whatever, but it's really one person that you beefing with, but it's just like a gaggle of bitches that want to come after you, right? And you stand your ground. You cut them off. You do what you need to do, and the next thing you notice, that whole group is falling apart. They're into chaos. Like it's because they've done you wrong. So you're very karmatic to certain people, and sometimes you see the karma coming in real time. Sometimes you hear it down the grapevine. But you have very karmatic energy, and it's not bad. It's really not bad. I feel like it's a great defense mechanism because I am very karmatic to a lot of people. especially people who try to do me dirty, they will have the utmost karmic done to them. So it's really good to have that as a defense mechanism. But what is happening? You're entering an era of celebrations. So we have the Three of Cups. There's gonna be a lot of things to celebrate. You're gonna have a lot of good news. Despite that little hiccup, everything's gonna be really, really good for you. You're gonna like promotions, raise, goals being met. You know, just finally leveling up. Just or even just being the person that you always thought you wanted to be. Right? We have the Six of Pentacles. But if you think about it, Six of Pentacles gives off the same energy as the Justice card. Because Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. It's balance. So you're gonna be like balanced out. Whether it's people who are investing in you as you invest in them, jobs who invest in you, invest like it's gonna be very very equal. Receptivity, right? Then we have the Empress with the Hierophant. The Empress and the Hierophant. These two together is A1. Because the Empress, she's somebody who attracts things. She doesn't chase. She doesn't go and seek things out. She demands it. That's one. She lets it come to her manifest. And then you have the Hierophant, which is faith, spiritual commitment, relationship commitment, stuff like that. So with these two together, what I'm getting is like you might have not necessarily a crisis in faith because it's like the opposite of that. I don't know what it is. The opposite of crisis of faith, but it's not crisis of faith. It's like you're gonna be more um, in tune to your beliefs, your belief system, your belief structure. And I'm also getting like some type of an awakening is gonna happen, and I feel like that comes with the betrayal that might be occurring. Let's see. Let's see here. It is very very. Ooh. Hello. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So then we have courthouse justice. This is what's given justice again. So yeah, it's very very adamant this person gonna get their justice. It's the candle. It's the candle. But thank you. Right. So we have poverty here. Poverty could be many things. It could be the thought of lack, um actually not having money. But again, money. I always emphasize this. Money is can be affected by the people around you, the relationships that you in, platonic or romantic. So whoever it is, they could be also draining your luck, energy, right? So be aware of that. Like if somebody who always asks like what you're doing or stuff like that, like can I borrow money and never pay you back, just don't give them money anymore. Right? But this is what I really want to get into. So we have the wealthy man, right? Somebody who's very rich, very wealthy, wealthy in spirit also. That's extremely wealthy in spirit. And then we have the privileged lady. They go together. They go together. Right? So you could be get meeting your soulmate very, very soon. Because we have lovers. So you could be meeting your soulmate very, very soon. And this person is very not only well off, but they know who they are. They know what they want. So you get no gameplay with them. No gameplay whatsoever. And I feel like they're gonna bring in a lot of connections. Not like excuse me. Not like it's not gonna be connections as in like his friends will end up hit like his friends will end up your like your friends as well, but then like God forbid you break up. Like no. they're gonna be solid connections, right? They're gonna bring in a whole different world that you never walked into. Like you're gonna be in rooms that you didn't even think you could be in, right? Because look, we have Journey, an official person. So this person could own their own business. They could be a CEO or entrepreneur. I'm getting like CEO entrepreneur vibes. So definitely they own their own business, and it's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be a wild one, and not in a bad way. Like you're gonna meet your destination at a great time. So it's like there's no delays. There's nothing like that. And I feel like what's happening is this once this person reveals themselves to you, reveal how they act towards you, the person that like breaks your trust, everything's gonna happen. It's like a slingshot because I'm seeing slingshot, so everything's gonna happen very very quick. But this is your journey. You're starting your journey. Like it's like I'm getting all aboard, all aboard. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. All right. Just want to see one more card. Yeah. So cards gonna fall down and shit. All right. So again, look, we have security. So yeah, this person is very secure in themselves, money wise, stable. It's giving King of Pentacles energy, wealthy person, right? Um, we have very soon. So they're coming in very very soon, like very very soon. So you don't have to wait that long. I would say probably like in a month. A month. Wait, we're mid. Oh, we're in the middle of summer. Oh my god, we're already in July. So like probably by the end of the summer, a month, right? But when you meet this person, don't mention them to nobody. Don't even give hints. Don't even give hints until like 3 months later. Do a soft launch because you have third party energy, and this is not necessarily somebody like he's dealing with you and dealing with somebody. No, no, no. There's somebody who's really want to sabotage you. That's type of third party energy. They want to come in between, right? This person has the patience of a saint. They're extremely patient with you. I feel like they're gonna teach you some type of patience as well. So be aware of that. We have laughter. You're gonna have fun times, good times, a lot of laughs. It's somebody he. I'm getting they have a large or big personality, so like they come off as serious, but once they get to know you and like the guard down, they're gonna be extremely funny. Like they're like a class clown, right? So we have quality time. If this is, uh, I feel like this is more so their love language, quality time. So they're gonna want to spend a lot of time with you. I feel like if you get overwhelmed, just let them know. Like, hey, I don't want to be attached to the hip 24/7, but definitely quality time is their big love language. Like they want to be around you, even if you guys are just sitting down being quiet and just watching TV or just taking a nap together. Like they're very much big on quality time. So this is definitely like a high vibration connection because we have telepathy and communication. So they're very good with their words. They're very um, clear in what they how they speak. And telepathy, like sometimes you're gonna hear them when they talk to you, or when they think about you, and that happens when it's like really high vibrational connection, soulmate connection. That happens in twin flames, but I don't feel like it's a twin flame connection. I feel like it's like an extremely high vibrational soulmate connection, and they're gonna talk to you whenever they think about you, or like just like they wonder what you're doing. You're gonna hear it. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it in your heart. You're gonna feel it in your bones. But they're a very good communicator. So that's what I have for you. Let's see. Who was next after Jessica? Okay, the sleepy still in here. Yes. Okay. I think next live I'll bring out my spirit baby deck. I don't have my spirit baby deck out, but we're still gonna do this. Let me just shuffle these. And I think after sleepy, Rye will be next, and then I'll think I'll call it the live. All right, let me just do this. You're welcome. Um, all right. Sleeper wants to know: will she have kids during this lifetime? Okay. All right. So what I'm getting first, we're gonna start with, we have the Nine of Wands. Um, there's some type of wound that you need to heal, right? It's like a childhood wound. It could, it's like, so this wound from childhood, it could be just like, for example, abandonment, being not noticed, like having your feelings pushed to the side, like um, being hyper independent, or like something from your childhood that is like energetically blocking your womb, right? That just needs to heal. So then we have the death card. So once you heal that, you're gonna be into a transition, right? You're gonna be a transition into where you the spirit baby is comfortable to come down. So what happens with spirit babies? They tend to wait until you're aligned or vibrating high. They don't like to come in where the vibes are low, where this uncertainty. Like, they're very very fucking picky. These spirit babies are picky. I'm gonna say that they're very very picky, right? But it's gonna happen fast. Once you figure out like how ready you are, it's gonna come in fast, extremely fast. Eight of Wands is fast movement. So whenever you decide, and after you clear out like whatever childhood wound that you have, and decide like, okay, I'm ready for my to have a baby, it's gonna come. It's gonna come fast because we have look, celebrations. Everybody's happy. No lie, I feel like there's some people worry that you're not gonna have kids. Like I feel like instead of sitting down and talking to you about it, they just assume that you don't want kids. But I feel like at one point in life that it was like something in the back of your mind, right? So now I feel like you're gonna have two to three, right? Two to three, two to three. Um, I want to say two boys, and the third one is like maybe a girl. Because I'm getting like very, very strong, mischievous boy energy. Because look, we have um seven of swords. So one of your sword babies is very. They have mischief. They're very, very sneaky. Like not in a bad way, but like in a way like you can't have cookie before dinner. They're gonna sneak and get that cookie. It's giving very much Aries vibes. Aries children are kind of like mischievous in a way. Hey, they don't listen to no, so they're very sneaky. Um, Highly intelligent with the King of Swords here. That this is like the second one, the middle one. The middle one is gonna be like stoic. Like they're sometimes you're gonna worry. You're gonna worry if they have emotions. They do. They do. It's just it's very very hidden. You know, don't worry about it. It's just how they are. It's just a blueprint that they pick for themselves. Right? Like I said, fiery energy, page of wands, very like energy. The first one, your mischievous one. The first one's gonna give you a run for your money. I'm gonna be honest. The first one is gonna give you a run for your money. Now, here it is. Like, the third child. I'm getting like church mouse energy. So like they're like quiet, but it's giving like pink bows. So it's like a girl, right? But this one is your justice warrior. Very loving, very, very emotional, but hell on wheels. Hell on wheels. So like they're the justice warrior. Like you can't do nothing. They if you do something to them, they're gonna do it right back to you, and they're gonna make sure it's even. Like you broke my toy, I'm gonna break your toy right back. I may be crying, but I'm gonna break your toy right back. So yeah, you have like two to three, and I feel like the third one has to do with more alignment. Because sometimes when people have kids, they were like, all right, I'm cut off at two. So the third one is definitely like you're gonna have to choose her. You're gonna have to be like, yeah, listen, I'm ready for you to come down, and it's gonna happen. Let's see here. All right. I don't know why that card went flying like that, but all right. Got me tight. Hold Yeah, so definitely. So we have, all right. So we have sudden wealth. Um, One of the things you gotta do, make sure your finances is in order, just so that you don't have to stress and worry about money. Just make sure your money's in order. Is what I'm getting. We have occupation, right? Uh, you might have to change jobs, like one that's more flexible, one that's very very flexible. You might need to change jobs, right? Here, so here's, ooh, caught the card. So here's the thief. Um, Somebody's gonna try to steal your joy, right? Somebody's gonna try to steal your joy. I'm gonna like, cause we have because we have the mature woman and the mature man, right? Some people are gonna be naysayers. They're gonna be like, "Well, you're too old." Like at 35 and up, we're considered was it I can't even say that word. What do they call old people? Geriatrics, geriatrics pregnancy. I think that's what it is. I'm probably pronouncing that word wrong. Right after 35, that's what they call us. Doesn't matter. You may feel young. That's what medical. That's what they call us. Right. So somebody's gonna steal your joy. Somebody's gonna try to steal your joy and be like, "You're too old." Fuck them. Don't let that negativity be put on you because they're just being a hater. Right. I would suggest not to tell nobody that you are trying so that energy doesn't interfere. But we also have gift and wealthy. So I don't know if you thought about doing IVF in some way because I heard IVF, so it might be that somebody might pay for the treatments as a gift, like because they're very excited, something like that. Definitely somebody who's very has enough money, they're gonna gift you something related to the kids. So whether it's gonna be IVF or where it's gonna be, you know, a college fund, but it's definitely money. Something with money they're gonna be gifting you. That's gonna help you with this journey. This one. That's hard. Mm-hmm. But it's something because I know donate eggs, something with IVF. So it could be that like they give you money for your eggs. 'Cause I know eggs get. I know when you donate eggs, there's so much money you get. I don't know how much specifically, but I know it's a lot of money. All right, so we have 6 of Cups, right? I feel like you're. I feel like the firstborn, you guys were in your they you guys were together in your last reincarnation. So when they're born in this world, they might talk about their past lives. You guys definitely shared the past life together, right? Definitely shared the past life together. That is funny. 9 of Pentacles. This is you. This is like 9 of Pentacles is very not only independent energy, but somebody who always climbing the ladder. Because mostly 9 of Pentacles is shown with ladders in it. So this is somebody who is like very stable, elevating. So you're elevating. You're definitely elevating. It could be a possibility. I would say a possibility. I don't know. Like I want to say 20 to 30%. You might have twins. You might have twins, right? Because the King of Swords came out again, right? And then with the King of Cups. So for some reason, these two together is giving me twin energy. So you might have twins in the process. But I feel like you might have what do you call it? Type of pregnancy. Like you might not know. Like I, I want to say it's cryptic, a cryptic pregnancy, because the moon card is like hidden stuff like hidden. So it might be like a cryptic pregnancy. So you might think the symptoms are your period and stuff like that, but it's definitely given like it's very hidden. It's gonna be a surprise to you. Oof. But yeah, you're the first. All I know is the firstborn is very sneaky, mischievous. It's given, but it's given like fun chaos. So they're gonna give you a run for your money. They might give you some extra gray hairs if you haven't had gray hairs yet. I want to say it's given like Dennis the Menace type of mischievous. All right. No, it's gonna be like maybe behavioral issues and stuff, but nothing that you can't correct. But normally they say the middle child is a wild child. The firstborn is gonna be a wild child. Is what I'm getting. They give very I'm wild, I'm free. So that one might give you some gray hairs. All right, Raya. Cool. After this, I am definitely getting in the shower. Yeah, sometimes they come out strong. Like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna give you a run for your money. All right, Raya, what's your question? Mercury retrograde is being such a raggedy. You welcome. Oh no. Wrong button. Oh. So I'm just like messing with the little side menu I have here because I never went live on my phone. One time I went live on my phone was on TikTok. So I gotta figure out how to edit all this. Girl, why are you in here? Can I see who's in here? No, I can't not see who's in here. Oh, that is whack. Alright, so is we're gonna skip Riot. Is Lee Mont in here? Lee Mont? Lee Mont? Yes. What's your reading, Lee Mont? I hope I'm saying your name right. I'd be scared to do clinical trials. Because knowing me, I'll probably get a side effect. Is this delayed? I maintain finances. You know what's funny? Finances always comes up in love readings. Don't ask me why. It always comes up in love readings. Alright, what comes to me for joy? Alright. Let me do Lamont and I got you, Raya. I'm gonna close out with save the best for last. Alright. Going on with Lamont and T. Alright. Lamont and T. Alright, we're gonna start with the numbers first. So we have 333, Trinity, mind, body, and soul. You are in your zone. Express your true authentic self. So Lamont, just be yourself. When it comes to T, just be yourself. I feel like they how can I put it? What is that word? I am so forgetful today. They love authenticity. Alright? So just be yourself. Just be yourself. If you have a quirky laugh, do the quirky laugh. Okay. I snort sometimes when I laugh. We have 777 rapid soul development that comes from challenging times. So, I don't feel like this has anything to do with you and T per se, but Spirit likes to freestyle reading. Sometimes they tell us what we need to hear, not what we want. But this is something that you know you're gonna have some stuff that's gonna be character development. So 777, um, it's gonna let you know that you're on the right path, yes, but you're on the path that it's gonna make you be into more who you are. It's gonna help you grow into the best version of yourself, right? So T, this is what T gives. So we have beard mature. They come off very mature as a person, right? Very wise is what I'm getting. Sometimes serious. Like they might crack a little jokey joke, but they're mostly serious. Um, so we have whole and mystery. They have this mysterious aura around us. They could be like a Scorpio, have Scorpio, and within the big six, but they're definitely mysterious. This is what they kind of like entice you in a way. Their energy, the aura entices you. So it's like you're drawn to them. And sometimes you don't even know why. Sometimes you don't even know why. Um, no, it's hot and it's making it hard to breathe. This is what's this is again. This don't feel like their energy. So we have nail, crucified, protection, and seashell protection. I feel like somebody's trying to assassinate your character. So it could be like they could be talking. Yeah. So they go talking bad about you, crucifying, assassinating character. But you don't need to react. You don't need to do anything per se because this person is they don't have no effect on you. You have protection. You're highly protected. You're highly protected. Your ancestors protect you. They protect you a lot from gossip. Uh, from a lot from gossip. A lot. They protect you from gossip a lot. Especially when people try to tarnish your character. So you're very 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 protective of that. Uh, you have peace, dove. So you're gonna be. I feel like the connection is gonna be like peaceful in a way. Like I'm not saying there's gonna be no arguments. If there's no arguments and there's something wrong with the relationship, that's my opinion. But there's gonna be arguments still, but it's gonna be handled very maturely. So it's not gonna be like chaotic arguments. It's gonna be like, oh, so let's sit down and talk about it. But like in a very delicate, nice way that brings peace. It's gonna it's gonna mess with your nervous system a little bit because you're probably used to people are yelling, screaming, and arguments and stuff like that, right? Hello, hello. So we have smoke and visions. This is gonna get like dreams. So you probably like have certain dreams that come in. You probably remember bits and pieces of it, not the whole thing. Just still write them down because your dreams are literally telling you your future, right? So be prepared for that. So like smoke vision and like do a smoke cleanse. Like if you really want to sit down and like get your dreams to be very in the forefront, do a smoke cleanse before you do anything. Um, let's see here. Yeah, he's not. He's very protective. Honestly, it's gonna backfire. It's gonna backfire. So something might happen. So you might have an accident. I heard an accident. So you might have an accident. Like you, well, people don't understand ancestors are some ancestors are extremely petty, extremely petty. So like they might cause him to have an accident. Shouldn't be running his mouth. I'm just saying, shouldn't be running his mouth. Let's let's see a little bit more. All right, right, right. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay. Um. Well, this is gonna. Where's the other part? Alright, here goes. All right. So we have third party and watch out. So yeah, there's there's also somebody. I don't feel like it's an ex. I feel like it's a woman that's come try to come in between, not because of the picture, but I'm just getting woman energy. Um, she's very snaky, very snaky, jealous in a way, jealous of you, but you don't pay mind to this person. Like you don't you already chucked it up to in your head as like this is just who they are. They're never gonna change as a person. So just be aware like they might try it, but it's not gonna work. Like it's really not gonna work because you already know their tactics. So it's like, girl, bye, right? So we have annoyance. Um, I feel like this is you, but not in a bad way. I just feel like sometimes you could easily get annoyed. Like you're kind of temperamental a little bit, but it's like you irk my soul. Like, but not in a bad way. It's like you feel the annoyance, but then it's gonna dissipate with tea because he's gonna make it dissipate because it's for laughter. He's gonna make you laugh. You have laughter here, so this is how like he dissipates. Like you be annoyed, cracks a little jokey joke. You're good. You're good to go. The annoyance disappeared. Like you're not annoyed no more. So that's what's gonna happen, right? This this connection is actually something that you manifested. We have harvest. This is something that you brought upon yourself. Like you literally was like, I want this type of love, And the universe, the ancestors said bet, and they sent it to you. They really sent it to you. Cause look, we have enchanted love. Um, Sometimes it's gonna feel very, very dreamy, and you're gonna be like, "Is this real?" And sometimes you're gonna think the other shoe is gonna drop because, again, has to go back to your nervous system. You're not used to too many good happening without the bad coming in. But just with this card, slow down. Take things step at a time. Don't try to rush the connection. Don't try to rush like get into a relationship. Like get to know him. Get to know T. Get to know them. Get to know who they are as a person. And just be very, very I wouldn't say slow, like snail pace, but don't rush it. Because I feel like if you rush it, something's gonna like fall apart. It's not necessarily gonna be like you can't fix it, like kids you can, but nobody wants a bump in the road. So just like slow down, take your time with this connection, and just get to know each other. Get to know each other very well. Let's pull this card. No. Oh, okay. Let me get one more. Come on, you do a card. All right. So we have. All right. So we have these. Let me pull out these cards. All right. This one's gonna go last. All right. So yes, Ryu, you next. So we have unrequited love. I don't feel like this is nothing has to do with he did. I feel like this has to do with certain people around you. They don't share the same love that you have for them, right? And you're a very unbothered person. You're a very, very unbothered person. And I like that for you. Because you don't let people really get under your skin like that. So, like, this person, these people that don't show the same love to you, you're just like, it is what it is. I know who I am. I'm not changing that. And I love that for you. So be aware of that. Um, mm-hmm. Codependency. They want you to not rely on other people to make you happy. Happiness comes from within. So don't depend on nobody for your happiness. Um, just do things you like to do by yourself. Like if you like going to movies, go to movies by yourself. If you like arts and crafts, like do things that feed your heart, that feed your soul, right? And it's like I feel like once you start doing that, you're gonna be a totally different person. You're gonna notice how much more happy you are once you start feeding yourself, like, and not worry about like somebody else's. Don't worry about like other people helping you being happy, right? So we have let go of control issues and forgive and learning. So what I'm getting here is the reason why you control a lot. Like, I don't feel like you're controlling. You try to, but then when it doesn't go your way, you're just like fuck it, whatever. So there's something that you try to control, like certain aspect in your life, and it has to do with that aspect of you being hurt. So it could be like as an example. I don't feel like it's actually true, but it's the only way I could give an example. So it could be like you have an abandonment issues. So you try to keep people from leaving. It's only like people that you really, really, really care for, right? That you try to keep them. Because if it's like somebody you really don't care for, or like somebody who's just new into your life, you're like, yeah, you go bye. You're like, I don't care, like bye. But like people that been around for like 10, 15, 20 years that you know for decades, 5 years, you try to keep them because of that. That's as an example, right? So you have to learn to forgive that part of you, forgive whoever caused that wound, and learn from it. And then we have express your love. You have to be very, very expressive. I feel like you tend to hold a lot of things in, a lot of feelings in. And it's out of fear. And really so because sometimes when you did express yourself and did express your emotions, they were dismissed, probably. They were told they're ridiculous. Like, it's very, very, like dimming. Like, people try to dim your light in a way. But express your love, express yourself. So there's gonna be a time where you guys gonna have a heart to heart conversation. Have it. Don't be scared about it. Don't try to run because you're fighting. Your fight or flight or freeze is gonna kick in, and you're gonna want to like deflect the conversation. Want to go about it in a different way, right? Um, money, money wise, I don't feel like you're gonna have money problems. I really don't. I don't feel like you're gonna have money problems. I honestly feel like you're gonna be very secure when it comes to money. And I feel like T might actually teach you um a little bit about finances. They're like good in money, but I don't feel like they have a lot of money. I just feel like they're really good with money. They probably know how to budget well. All right, Raya. All right, Raya, you're my last one. Right. Let me just find this. All right, guys. Before I do Raya, I just want to say I do live. You're welcome. I do live every week, mostly on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock. Today was a little hectic because Mercury retrograde was Mercury retrograde, that raggedy bitch. But yeah, I do weekly lives on Wednesdays. Sometimes I might do um, Saturdays if I'm have the energy for it. But every Wednesday 8 p.m. I can't miss my Love Island. I'm sorry, I'm hooked. They got me hooked. And it's better for me because nobody really likes Mondays or Tuesdays. I know I hate Mondays and Tuesdays. It's on Peacock, girl. It's on Peacock. Hulu has a UK version, but the USA right now is spicy. They are a hot mess. They're a hot fucking mess. Alright, let's see. What is coming in July for you? And is Princess still going to school? To the high school. Alright. Alright, Ryan wants to know what's coming to her in the month of July. Oh, yes, girl. Yes, that's what I like to see. Out the door. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, now I know why that card popped up. see. So the first card come up in July. We have stability. Ten of Pentacles. You're gonna be very financially stable. I feel like you're gonna have a money increase. Or well, it's gonna be to the point where you're so financially stable that you're gonna have leftover money each paycheck, right? And that's the Ten of Pentacles is also talks about like household stability. So the household might be stable. Like it might be have been a little bit chaotic lately. Like I wouldn't necessarily say arguments, but the energy has been low. Like like sometimes when you go home, you don't feel like it's home because it doesn't give the energy for that. Just cleanse your space. Sage, palo, smoke cleanse it. Throw some mop your floors with Florida water, hot water, and Florida water because the energy in your household is it's kind of low. It's getting low, and you don't want it to get like dangerously low. And my eyes twitching, so like you might be having issues sleeping. Migraines might be occurring when you go home and stuff like that. So just cleanse your space. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands here talks about how it's a waiting card. It's a waiting, um, waiting for rewards, waiting for things to come in. Like this stuff that you manifest early in this year that you're waiting for it to come in. Like I don't know what was going on from January to June because the energy was fucked up. I'm gonna be honest. The energy from January to June was fucked up for everybody as a collective. And I want to blame this administration because they put out that negative energy. But overall, as a collective, as people who are spiritually tapped in, people who are on spiritual journey, people who are beginning this spirit, like the energy has been so fucked up that it's crazy. So yeah, it's July and on. It's gonna get better for people. It's gonna get better. And then we have Justice card here. Justice is talks about karma. So this is giving very much people who've done you wrong are getting their karma back. Like getting scammers are getting fucked up. Right? Um People who like talk bad about you, they're getting their karma, they're getting reprimanded somewhere. Like they're getting what they deserve, basically. So they got you fucked up. That's what it is, right? Okay. So we have judgment here. So you this is a decision that you need to make. This actually I feel like there's multiple decisions that you need to make. Um I wanna say it's about a relationship. So it could be a friendship or a romantic relationship, but it's definitely a relationship that you have to have you've been weighing on. Like it's been on your mind so heavily, it's been on your heart so heavily. And it's like you don't know which direction to go when it comes to this connection. You don't know if you want to stay. You don't want to know if you go. You don't want to know if you want to thug it out, work it out. Like it's like it's weighing on your mind. It's weighing on your mind. It's weighing on your heart. And I feel like you're just getting to the point where you're fed up. You're fed up because you want peace. You want peace, and this is also and this also contributes to the low energy in your house, right? Because things, like I said, things have been like a little bit negative. Things have been a little heavy in the home, right? But listen, regardless, all of that, this is you, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the it girl. She's that girl. Can't tell her she's not that girl. She's the it girl, right? She's the baddie, right? So this is how you come up. Like even if you're having a bad day, you're that girl. Even if things aren't going right, you're that girl. Like this is very much like I know who I am. I know what I could do. I know what I bring to the table. Matter of fact, I am the table. I had cooked this food. I made this chair. I made this table. I did all that. So that's who she is, right? And this is what you want. This is what you want. This is what you desire deep in your heart, and you don't speak about it a lot, and that's very sad. Like speaking into existence. Four of Wands. You want stability. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, you want stability. Four of Wands talks about you know not only stability in relationship, but it's like a divine relationship. 11, 11, like soulmate energy, right? And then you want somebody who's very affectionate. King of Cups is somebody who's affectionate, very in tune with their emotions, emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent. Like they pick up what cues. They feel the shift in your mood and energy. Like this is the type of person you want, right? This is the type of person you want, and you want them to have this type of connection. You want that soulmate where it gives movie vibes, right? It gives like a Hollywood movie vibes. Soulmate, like yes, this is your person. Like that. This is what you really want deep down inside. And I feel like you're kind of settling a little bit. Yo, Chat GBT be having me in a chokehold. Cause I be asking too. And Chat GBT be playing with me. Let's see what else. Oh, yes, girl. I love this. Yes, I love this. Let's see. Who? Oh, I love this. Let's see. Yes. Oh. Mhm. All right. All right. All right. So we're gonna start with this. We're gonna start with law of attraction. Law of attraction. Girl, you're gonna have to manifest. You're gonna manifest. Like sprinkle, sprinkle, because I know she be doing what she need to be doing. Miss Shira be doing what she needs to do to get what it is. So law of attraction, you're attracting your person, right? But that comes after your decision on what you want to do with the other connection, right? And I feel like once you make that decision, whether you leave, because I honestly feel like you are leaning towards that a little bit. I just feel like you're on your last leg. I feel like you're on your last leg. That's what it is. You're on your last leg, right? So here goes. This person, safe place. This person is gonna be your safe place. They're gonna uplift you. They're gonna make you feel safe, emotionally safe. They're gonna pretty much how could I? So pretty much when you're with them, you're gonna be like that type of like that big relief. That's where you're gonna right. We have ecstasy here. Not don't think about the drugs. That's not what it is. Ecstasy, as in they're gonna uplift you. They're gonna bring you to levels that you never thought could happen. They're gonna make you feel like life is a movie. Like let me read what it says. Your partner elevates your mind, body, and soul. This feeling is pleasure is electrifying. So even sex is gonna be good too. But my main purposely, they're gonna uplift you where it needs to be uplifted. Right? Right? I'm saving the best for last. So these are the good ones. They're gonna be very communicative. They're gonna be when they communicate, they're gonna be gentle. They're gonna be gentle. They're gonna actually teach you how to communicate too. Instead of being screaming matches, they're gonna be like, "Come, sit down, let's talk about it." They're gonna be very, very soft, very, very soft when they communicate to you. So now, this is the cards that I wanted to do. All right. So we have life partner, divine union. Yes, yes. So this person is give very much soulmate energy, high vibrational energy. very much, right? But you have that decision to make. Remember the just judgment card. You have a decision to make. But life partner, divine union, they're definitely coming in once you make your decision because you're at a crossroads. That's what you are. You're definitely at a crossroads. And honey, let me tell you, when this person comes in, you're gonna know. Because why? Because we have love at sight. This is love at first sight. You make eye contact, locked in. Locked in. Nobody can tell you nothing. Nobody like there's gonna be people that are gonna try to interfere, but it's not gonna work because no weapon formed against me shall prosper. That's what's gonna happen. Love at first sight. Like you, it's gonna the way I the way I explain love at first sight is like the movies. Like you know how you love movies, romance movies. They make eye contact and everything around them is blurry. Like nothing is heard. Nothing. It's just you and this person. That's how love at first sight is. That's how love at first sight is. Let's see. Ooh, yes. Okay. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Okay. So what? Let's do this. Let's do this. I love when the cards be chatting. So we have pathway. If you have been thinking lately that you're not on the right path, baby girl, you're on the right path. You, it's a little bit dark. It's been dark. You know, like I said, January till June, the energy has been fucked up. It has been fucked up. But you're on the right path. Look at the butterflies. Butterflies represent transformation. And look at this light right here. It's been a little dark here. I know I've been in a little dark places, not like, depressed dark, just like all over the place emotionally and stuff like that. That's why I kind of took a break in May, not posting nothing because I need to energetically ground myself. But yeah, you're on the right path. You're on a journey because we have a journey card. You're on a journey. You're on a spiritual journey. You're on a journey to find your people because we have community here. Community, soul tribe. Find your people. People who are aligned to you, not people who pretend to be your friend, not people who pretend to be there for you. I'm getting like reconnections are happening, but not reconnection of people from the past. Reconnection as people that once were in your life in the past life, right? And it could also be reconnection that some people like who had to take a step back a little bit because like they were going through stuff. Like I said, January to June has been very chaotic. It's been very very chaotic energy. So now, so here it is. So we have main male and main female. Soulmate energy. Remember divine union, the 1111, the four of wands, soulmate energy. This is what it is. Giving soulmate energy. This is your person. You're his person. Like it's like y'all were made for each other. Like they pretty much copied you and put him in this blueprint. That's kind of like twin flames, but it's not. He's like kind of like the opposite of you, like very very opposite. So like if you're like, let's say you're having mood swings, they'll be very grounded. If you're like moody, they're gonna you like they're like very 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 grounding. Right? And they're gonna court you. They're gonna wine and dine you. They're gonna give you flowers. They're gonna do everything right. They're gonna make it. Well, I'm getting goosebumps. They're gonna make it be like, you know what? I've never had this. Never had a guy give me flowers just because. I never had somebody tell me, "Hey, be ready at 8 p.m. We're going out. I have a surprise for you." They're not. They're gonna like send gifts, teddy bears, and stuff like that. So they're gonna court you. It's given very much 1950s courting, like type of the old love courtship that was happening back then. Like that's what it's given, right? Um, I know you asked about. Princess School. Let's see. Let's see about Princess School. The Bruno Mars and I don't know if you guys can hear it, but Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga song "Die with a Smile" came on, and that's like a soulmate song. So listen to that, cause that's very weird. This whole entire time, not one. Oh, okay. Um, Princess and all right. So this was drama. So there's a lot of issues going on with the school. A lot of fucking issues. Like it's too much drama going on. Too much drama going on with that school. It's too much like people cutting corners, people not saying who they are, people not doing what they need to do. Like it's very, very drama filled. Right? Hold on. However, we have bread and hospitality. There's somebody that's trying to make things work, right? But I feel like they're being overruled or outnumbered, right? That's what I'm getting. It's like they're trying as much as they can, but there's somebody that's very like stubborn, very stubborn. Cause look, we have Stonewall provoked. Like I feel like the principal is the one that's trying to help, but that her colleagues are like not budging. They're not budging, right? So we have Hammer of Frost. So there there's people that are trying to force um the principal's hand, right? And what I mean by force the principal hand is like they try to give her like an ultimatum. It's like either you want this or you want that. Like that's what it's given. That's what it's given. We have Beard and Mature. I feel like she's trying to handle this in a very, very mature way. The principal's low key a crash out. The principal's low key a crash out. And the principal's trying not to crash out. She's trying not to be unprofessional. She's trying to be very, very professional. But we have Driftwood Transmute here. There's something that's going on behind the scenes. Like, you're gonna have to. I feel like you're gonna get disappointed. So you're gonna have to transmute that disappointment and turn it into something positive. Cause look, we have Whirlpool of Cycle. So this is like a cycle coming to end, and I feel like it has to do with the school and stuff. Like the school was a great fit for her, but because there's too much drama, there's too much the energy of the school plummet. Energy of the school plummet. So it's not like a good fit. But I feel like she's gonna get into something that's more easy on you and her, in a way. Less distractions. I just heard it's gonna be less distractions. So I don't know if you, because I don't know. Like I know these schools nowadays, they high schools are being, even public schools are being like either all boys or all girls. So it's like something less distracting, right? So we have aroma and memories. You have an ancestor that I would say spray perfume because that's the way I heard it. Spray perfume. So it smells like perfume, but I don't know if it's perfume, But I'm getting like they come around and spray perfume. I mean, worst case scenario, she could transfer out after freshman year. Cause like whatever school that she goes to, I don't feel like she's staying there all 4 years. I don't. But you have ancestors that you're gonna start smelling like perfume. They're just letting you know like everything's okay. They're gonna handle it. So like I said, like if she doesn't go to the school that you want her to go to, um, the school that she ends up going to, I don't feel like it's permanent. I feel like it's temporary. I feel like after like the first year, or even after like the semester, like after like, cause you know how January is where like winter break, and then that's when they start like the second quarter or like the second half of the school. I don't know. I haven't been to school since 2008, high school in 2008. But it's like temporary. It's temporary because I'm getting transfer, so she might have to transfer into the school that she wants to. So see if that could work out. Like if she goes to a different school, keep keep your contact with the principal. Keep contact with the principal. Connection, because I feel like she could be able to be transferred. Right. So don't be disappointed. Like I said, take that disappointment and turn it into something positive. Put it into manifestations. Put it into that, because honestly, it's too much chaos in that school, and that's the reason why um she didn't. She may not be going into it, and it's just like prevention. But that's what I have for you. I am gonna end the live. I'm probably gonna have to edit this because I don't know how to do this live on the phone. But I want to say thank you guys for letting me read you. Uh, if I go on, if I decide to do live on Saturday, I will most likely post a community post in the morning. So just be prepared for that. But thank you and have a good night.